Who are those guys?
Your brothers? No.
Yes! You're beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking DIAZ brothers!
Hey yo. 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 Hey yo.
All right, for a minute there, I thought we lost Whoa!
Hey yo.
CG.
Are we live?
It's the Diaz Brothers Show, live from Studio Z out in Brookfield, Illinois at the Galloping Ghost Productions, starring Phil and Brandon Diaz. Tonight, we talk about free vacation and a bunch of other stuff going on in CG. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for the Diaz Brothers. Thank you. We're back. Yeah, we're back. How we sounding, everybody? New setup. Well, not new setup. New screen for us that you guys can't see. We should be able to keep. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We should be able to keep track of chats better if anyone joins as a member. So kind of got a split screen thing going on here. But first off, please, we need your help as always every week. How do we sound?
Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, I said, am I coming in clear?
Let us know out there. How are we sounding? It's been a good week. Oh, right off the bat, we got Ace with a member chat. I don't know if I could highlight those. Let me see.
Yeah,
I can't.
in the chat.
But we see it on YouTube. He says, "Where's my god dang book, Phil?" Well, we got it.
It's on its way.
Well,
Yeah.
it's this one.
Oh, this is his. Right here?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, yours is here.
Books are shipping, guys. The first batch we put out, what was that, Monday? Was that the first, or was it Tuesday?
Yeah, I guess it was Tuesday, and
But
then
2 people already posted today
right.
that they got their books, which we'll look at in a second. Before not before we say hi to the chat, the glorious people in the chat. And remember, everybody, remember what day it is, of course.
Today is fine day in California. Huh? True.
But this one right here.
Of who?
Oh, it was here.
Oh, Pat.
GD stands for good deal.
Yeah, thank you. Good deal.
That was a good deal.
That good deal book. That's right. Yeah, so hit the like, ring the bell for notifications if you guys haven't already. If you guys haven't subbed, you know the drill. We did tweet this out, so spread the word. We'll be talking about a lot of stuff going on today. New campaigns that are popping up this week, and all kinds of stuff. But let's say hi to the chat here. Let's scroll up. I got 2 chats to worry about here. The first person, Mark Pengrin, CG Vacation, came in the mail today. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Mark,
awesome.
for your support. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy how quickly the mail is moving now relative to
How it
before.
was.
Yeah, I felt like it was super slow for the past couple of years. I don't really know why.
Pandemic.
Unexplained.
Yeah, well, everyone's
Unexplainable.
like the pandemic is taking it. But even when
Yeah,
we did,
unexplainable.
Lost Pages, it wasn't that slow. The
No,
Lost
but
Pages
still, I
2.
feel like some of these were like one day.
Yeah, that's crazy to be same week. You
Right.
don't see that. And I don't think these people, like, I don't know where the specific people that posted about it live, but they're not jumping out to me as people that we know that are
To be
backers
super
from
close,
Illinois,
yeah.
you know, from around this area. So yeah, how many books would you say we sent out already? About 80,
so
right?
far 80. Yeah, as of today, we've packaged up and shipped out 80. We're still waiting on the calendars to come in. So if you guys have a calendar, it'll probably be shipped out. I mean, it'll definitely be shipped out next week because they're going to be here next week. So,
and then posters are shipping separate.
Yeah, posters will
Cecil
ship
posters
separately whenever we get those, which will probably be next week as well.
Yeah. Got 32 people in the chat. Stick around, guys. Thanks for joining us and spread the word. Ran Nada showing off that new emoji.
Yeah,
the Salama emoji.
I know Ron Nada was a big proponent for the Salama emoji.
That's right.
Yeah, so we got that there for you.
And then there's
Hopefully you
another one
enjoy.
too. Let me see. I think I could pull it up here on YouTube before we get back to the chat here. Let's go to community tab. Actually, if we go to join, it should show the emojis. Yeah. All right, let's pause that for a second. Check this out. So if you guys go over to the join tab on the channel, it'll show you all the emojis, and this is perfect because it's a nice zoomed in view. You got the bonk,
Mm-hmm.
got the hey yo, no seed oils, which we have a seed oil topic tonight, as we always do.
Good.
Big news. No horny, which is a big on this channel. You need to control yourself. A big chungus.
Yeah.
So everybody's favorite meme.
Yeah,
there,
the
Big
dominant
Chungus.
meme, of course.
The dominant meme. Now, which one's this? Is Babe of the Week?
Yeah, Babe of the Week. The text is a little small on that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably change that one.
Now, this one's a very new one, and some people in the audience here today may not know what we're talking about with the I Heart Bernard.
Right. Yeah, this is a hardline staple from the last hardline.
As of this past Monday.
Yeah, Bernard, big deal in the hardline chat now. So if you guys are big fans of Bernard, come by the hardline chat on Mondays.
Yeah,
and
we'll
get on top of all that.
Bernard
chat.
This is a new one too. You just added today. The little Pepe. Is that Pepe?
No, that's Apu.
Apu.
Yeah, he's your friend
With the peach
Yeah.
emoji, and then of course the newest. I like the salami with the hearts.
Yeah, it was
Very recognizable. People posting them in the chat. I appreciate it, guys.
I think the hearts was an important touch.
Great participation. All right, let's speed through this chat here.
Jaro knows Bernard
X. So yeah, Jaro was there. We got Phil Devereaux in the chat. What's up, brother? Eddie Winkler, sup? Get me out of this place. Still stuck at work, it sounds like. Nick Gear, got Darth Fat Ass, Sumo Dory as always. Great to see you, Sumo. Angela Curry, who has a chat later on. I think what did she say? Yeah, would it be weird if I got a Cecil poster? No, of course not. It would be
why would it be?
It would be great. It's a great piece of art. You could frame it too. I wouldn't judge you for framing it. Atherline is here. Jeremy Burtz, good to see you.
What's up?
The past master Dan, as always, scrolling down here, scrolling down. Ace is in the chat. Good to see you, Ace. Everybody check out Ace Volume 2, which some are shipping right now. He's getting the rest of the books in very soon. And then he's also got Bloodbone.
I saw some people posting their Ace Slam buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah, he's shipping out the Slam buddies. Howl Comics in the chat. What's up, Howl Comics? Says, got mine, hail chat. Got his book?
Yeah, it's shipped out already. Yeah.
Did he got it?
Right.
Dude, he's in
I think
it's
that
Friday
one
where
went
he is. It's
to
in California.
the post office this morning. if I'm
No,
not
there's
mistaken.
no chance. That's crazy because I remember labeling his. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, here's Alan's.
Yeah.
You got Nail Bunny in the chat. What's up?
What's up?
Scrolling down here, kind of backed up here, guys. Thank you for being here. Here we go. Angela Curry says, my bro's fam's Frenchie is named Bernard. Love Bernard. There you go.
Yeah, Bernard can take many forms depending on the artificial intelligence dice roll that he gets. So he could be a French.
He could be
bulldog,
yeah, that's true.
Or a poodle.
Texas Mofos in the chat says, saw Werewolf by Night, which it's either a movie or show. I don't know. It was also a comic. Not bad, but unfamiliar with the comics. How about you? Didn't see it. I know Werewolf by Night was one of the Marvel's old school biggest horror books back in, I don't know, probably like 70s.
Oh, what? There was some big character that was supposed to be in it, right?
Yeah. So
The Hulk's son, right? If I'm not mistaken.
no, I can't believe that Hulk son thing. It looks fake. Giant sized man thing
Oh yeah,
is supposed to be in it.
Right.
Post office opened a wormhole to expedite this shipping.
Apparently, CG Vacation is that important.
That's right.
Get in the hands of the fans here.
Henry Bemis in the chat.
What's up?
I'm visiting family in Los Angeles at the moment. I took a break from avoiding crazed homeless people to watch the Diaz Brothers show. Thank you so much. That's dedication, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Dedication. Watch out for those.
Watch your back.
Yeah, watch out for those hobo knife fights. You know.
Yes, Scar, the Hulk's son.
That's his name?
I guess.
Wait.
Scar.
Scar? We have a character named Scar in the Lost Pages.
We do.
Snuggy's in the chat. What's up, Snuggy?
What's
All right,
up?
let's start the show, guys. Let's start the show. Enough pitter patter, as they say. What are we here to talk about, Brandon?
Well,
It's Friday.
we do have a $9.99 super chat
What?
from Sumo Story. It's an early one. We're kicking things off early.
He says, backed up, eat more fiber.
Yeah, Raisin Bran.
It's good advice.
Be really good, but you got to find one with no seed oils in it.
Yeah, we'll get to the seed oils. Hail Sumo, love the new profile picture, this avatar. Better than the last one.
Honda, right?
It looks cooler than E Honda, but he also looks like he has giant nipples. That might be a Freudian thing. All right, here's your bonk. It's good to have the bonks. Remember when bonks weren't a thing?
Yeah.
I don't want to live in that world,
No.
you know.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're doing the important work here, but
It's happening.
Yeah, it's definitely happening here.
All right, so Brandon wanted to show this psyop
This is the
thing.
best. So I saw this yesterday, I think, for the first time, and apparently the girl is, I mean, she looks like an e-girl, right? You know, e-girls are real popular right now, if you guys don't know this.
Right.
Just-
Some could argue that we are e-boys.
yeah, but we're not using like sex appeal, you know?
Well, everybody.
Intentionally.
Well, it is thermal season, right? So I'm wearing this thermal.
Yeah.
So
Well, anyway, so this girl, you know, instead of, I don't know, apparently she's pretty popular and she's on TikTok and stuff like that. And I had not seen her at all before, but some of the spicy gun Twitter pages that I follow, they posted it being like, watch out for this.
you want to explain what a spicy gun Twitter page is?
Yeah, there were where you're like posting pictures of your, you know, stuff that normal people would be like, oh my God, you shouldn't have that, you know, kind of thing. Not necessarily illegal, but like a little spicier than your standard FUD equipment. So yeah, this chick, e-girl, right? Not necessarily e-thought, but e-girl. And then you know, it's clearly what's going on. And we'll show the thing. And then there's a second part to it too, which I find is really funny.
Jaro,
It's hard to explain because
Jaro says giant sized man thing is all the sex appeal you need. Thank you. I'm gonna play the second video though first.
right, yeah, the second
The
video.
good video.
Yeah, the first video is unnecessary.
We need you guys to rate. You know, you could use the salama emoji to say if you think she's hot or not, or
well, we got the no horny
or no horny, you know, whatever. We got a lot of. We need one that's for a not hot, you know, a not hot emoji.
Yeah,
What do you
true.
think? All right,
That's true.
let's bring this up. Let's bring this last.
Yeah, the spicy gum Twitters. Yeah, Big Red. Red Hot's had a gum for a while.
Let's do this. This is a good one. All right. Supposedly she's in the military.
Right.
Let's do
Hey,
this.
don't fall for the psyop, brothers. What if it was the best blowjob you've ever had in your life?
What you're seeing is advanced warfare.
The U.S. government is engaged in a large number of secret medical experiments, developing techniques for mind control to create a so-called Manchurian candidate. What is the extent of these brainwashing experiments? How did the CIA become involved in such far-reaching and disturbing research?
So obviously, you guys know the government's been, pulling these psyops for a very, very long time.
Yeah,
And
brainwashed.
this is clearly what's happening here. Also, this is funny. I saw in another post a screen cap of a video that she had, and in the background, she has like her jacket laying on the seat in whatever vehicle that she's in.
Right.
And you could see the patch from whatever unit she's part of. And it's like a drabbed out version of this other patch. And it's part of the Airborne Psychological Warfare Division of the Army. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah. Isn't it weird? Like that chick's in the military. Right?
Yeah. Well,
and then they're
here's what
allowing
I'm
her
thinking.
to do that.
Here's what I'm thinking. You're Manchurian candidate. She's only in the military. She's placed there by the government, so more people will join the military.
Right. She's probably an actress and not even in the military.
It reminds me of this.
Since we're gonna get struck anyway, right? I mean, it's true. That's
Uncle Sam, let me play this backwards.
Join the Navy. Join the Navy.
It's exactly what's going on.
there was
If you guys don't see it,
on Joe Rogan a few times. He's had this guy on there. He's just like this super badass military guy that goes around hunting down human traffickers in South America and like killing them with his bare hands and stuff. And he's active military, right? And Joe Rogan's like, why are you allowed to come on the podcast and like talk about this stuff and go and do things, and you're not like always on deployment and stuff? He's like, oh, it's because the recruitment for the United States military is at the lowest it's ever been in history. And I got to tell these stories so that people think the military is cool and want to join.
that's exactly what it is. That's like getting your sponsored actors to be in cigarette ads.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And like this chick, she's doing like mukbangs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I
Burger
guess
King in her
now,
car.
the play is that she's caught, right? And that's why, I mean, she could have said blowjob, but they took it as glow job, right? Because she's a Fed. And she could have said glow job too. But from what I'm seeing, she's like rolling with the idea that she's a Fed and, doing it like ironically now.
Yeah.
So that's going to sell even more to these guys that are into her as an e-girl.
Is that what this is?
Right? Yeah.
This
the
big
bait
glows.
right? It's just, you're a glow boy or glowy boy or whatever.
That's pretty funny.
They'll have like the picture of the guys at the protest, and then be like, look at how much they're glowing, and like they're clearly Feds or whatever.
We got Glowy Winkler in the chat saying lame, trying to dissuade from any of this.
Yeah, he's probably a Manchurian candidate.
Yeah.
What's your activation word, Eddie?
Yeah, he was supposed to be here today. And what's he doing? Hanging out with his Fed buddies on a yacht.
Probably getting his eye speculums re-brainwashed.
Yeah. New strategy to recruit. Exactly. What's up? We got Maromi in the chat.
What's
Good
up?
to see you.
What's up?
Adding boobs usually makes anything better. That's true. That checks out.
They need to diversify their e-girl types though if they're going to start trying to recruit people, because I feel like that kind of girl, like I don't particularly find that girl attractive.
Right.
And she's too much like an e-girl. I need some other e-girls to choose from if they're going to try and psyop me into the military.
Eddie says she's a bit derpy.
Yeah. You could see like she has that Manchurian Candidate, brainwashed eyes, a little too dead in the eyes. But she could be.
She looks all wholesome.
She has those way too many freckles in the exact right spots that you need them to be.
Jordan Hurst says, "Bring back '90s bimbo girls."
Yeah, didn't you?
That's a type.
Wasn't it better when the promotions were like really straightforward, right? Like they wanted you to play an arcade game, hot girl in super short shorts standing in front of an arcade game. They wanted you to buy cigarettes, hot girl in super short shorts smoking cigarettes in front of a giant pack of cigarettes. They wanted you to buy a car, hot girl leaning over into the driver's seat of the car in super short shorts.
Look at this. I know it's this one.
Straightforward. Here, I don't know. I don't like the psychological tactics. Like here, it's like we want you to play Contra. All right.
Yeah, it's better than those sweaty guys.
The dudes on the side of the camera.
This is the one we're talking about, right?
There's pinball ones.
Why does she look like she's wearing the Hooters outfit?
I don't know. Maybe Hooters took their outfits from something that was
Moon War. Do we have Moon War?
I don't ever remember hearing it.
Well, this art reminds me of
Stern
Ranger. We have that game.
Galaxy
Ranger. It looks like Galaxy Ranger art.
Yeah, like Henry Beam suddenly wants to play Contra.
This can't be real. This is the ultimate moonshot.
Dude, they were crazy back then.
This is crazy. We'll put this on the list of games to get. That's ridiculous.
We already have Contras.
Yeah, we do. Suddenly I want to play Contra. Too skinny. Where'd that go? Too skinny. She should eat a sandwich.
That's what I'm talking about. You need the variety, right?
Well, that's what the 90s was, right?
Yeah. But
and 80s,
then they implemented seed oils, and now almost 90% of the American population is obese.
Yeah. Do we have a no horny banner on this one?
I don't know. It would be in banners.
Where's banners?
It's this one. Look at banners.
Banners. Oh yeah, it's right here. Yeah, no horny, everybody. We made us put that ticker up. Based
banner,
ads.
Everyone.
Look at banner. I just watched that Arrested Development. I'm pretty sure. Well, it was the one where Buster rips it down with his hook, and it said, what did it say on the banner? Something ridiculous, like
I don't remember.
Something for not being dead or something like that.
I don't know, but the banner gimmick that they had going on that show.
We were so watching Arrested Development with the girlfriend, and the series, I feel to a point, the series gets funnier as it goes because of all the callbacks from previous episodes.
Like the banner being used multiple times, and they just keep like blanking it out and writing new stuff.
Right. So you got to have a good memory if you watch Arrested Development. Great show. Fat mannequins for fuck's sake. Yeah, got to use that.
Well, yeah, he said I went to the department store today and saw my first fat mannequin.
I was been around for a while.
Friday.
Crazy Mad's in the chat. What's up, Crazy Mad?
What's up?
Up, down, left, right, B-A start. It's a little cheat code right there. Past Master Dan. I guess we could talk about food for a little bit. Says he's on a seafood diet, Brandon.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are on a seafood diet.
Those mannequins on a seafood diet. Speaking of food, get your seed oil emojis ready, everybody, because check this out. Everybody's favorite Canadian, Justin Trudeau, doing a press conference in front of a shelves of corn and canola oil.
Specifically Mazola, right?
All right, explain what that is.
Well, my thing here was going to be if you needed another reason to hate seed oils.
Yeah.
This thing here. I don't know what the press conference was about.
You
Does
don't need
anybody
to know. You don't need to know.
Well, it would be interesting because it's being about like, some BS about how there's no supply chain issues, or we're going to have a really difficult time, or we need to switch everything over to plant-based foods, or, bugs taste really good drenched in canola oil, stuff like that.
Yeah, fried bugs. Everybody's trying to have us eat bugs. Not going to happen.
Yeah. There was it's it's weird because like this is either just it's not unintentional. It's 100% intentional, right? So like Mazzola has to have paid for this.
Is this
right?
the thing you tagged Dale in?
I tagged him in
I'm gonna look for that.
The number one export of Canada is canola oil.
Yeah.
And then everybody knows that Dale's family used to cultivate rapeseed.
Yeah, Keown, the Keown family name was built upon rapeseed.
Yeah, rapeseed, which is what they used to call canola, but it sounded too rapey. So they changed it from rapeseed to canola, so it would sound better and it would sound more appetizing. Yeah.
We got a Norn Rat. I think he's in the chat putting out a CGIF promo on Twitter. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, awesome.
Like seeing that. That's what I like to see.
It's very Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, of course. Let me see here. What's going on in chat?
It would be like one of the last two things.
Crazy Mad. Bugs are a delicacy in some places of the world.
Yeah, but that's because they don't have delicious cows. Anytime I ingested a bug, it wasn't on purpose and it tasted awful. Yeah, I don't even go near those wet bugs. You know what I'm talking about? Like those crawfish.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Like, lobster.
No, lobster is good. Crawfish are just tiny lobster, but there's the amount of work that goes into eating them.
Right.
It's more work than eating celery.
Right. Yeah, and the amount of payoff, right? The little meat that you get out of it is not worth it.
So
but
little.
Here's the thing about crickets. You can just throw a bunch of crickets into your mouth and you could eat the shell. Yeah, bugs of the sea. I stay away from bugs of the sea.
All right, here's this other thing you posted about canola oil, Bren.
Yeah.
It says at Dale Keown is found personally responsible. I'm on the wrong screen here. It says never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, or Canada what their biggest agricultural export is. It's canola. And then Dale replies with rapeseed.
If you guys aren't following Seed Oil Disrespecter on Twitter, you should, because he's really funny. And you'll learn through memes, which I feel like is the only real way of learning now.
It's the best way and newest way of learning.
Yeah, it is the best.
They better have like meme classes in school. Did we read this one? Jordan Hurst says places like China that eat bugs now were forced to do so under the Marxist tyrants like Mao.
Yeah, I did learn. This is interesting. Because like the whole Asian area, their population's so ridiculously large in comparison to, say, like Europe or Africa or whatever. And they were talking about how you have basically like the agriculture of rice and then wheat, and then rice carries so many more calories in it, and you could support like this giant population with a smaller. They have a huge amount of land, right? But you don't have to do as much work.
Yeah, and
so that's why their population's so huge. But they're eating like the bugs and stuff, and it's not going to be good for anybody.
It's just gross.
People need certain stuff, and you definitely don't need seed oil.
We got Jaro in the chat. I literally just saw this now on Twitter, and this looks awesome. So you're gonna do a little sidestep here. Jaro posted some fan art for Bloodbone, and this looks freaking cool. Look at this, Brandon. All that fire. I love Jaro's colors.
Cool.
And he's got a single arm
Yeah, he looks like a
singlet.
professional wrestler.
Yeah, he's got the Jerry the King Lawler outfit going on. Awesome. Love the fist wrappings. So cool. Everybody check out Bloodbone. Jaro also won the Ace fan art contest. So I don't know if Edwin's doing one for Bloodbone, but this is super cool.
Yeah.
Jaro
is doing a contest for Bloodbone.
Jaro, I could see Jaro drawing this book, like a sequel list. That would be great. So cool. Kick-ass Jaro. That is awesome. Good stuff. All right, let's move on. People are fulfilling, Brandon.
That's good.
Bancroft.
I think that's what people want.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the ultimate goal.
It's been too long.
You know, or the final solution, if you will, of Comicsgate, right? Is fulfilling your product.
That's right. That's the final step. People getting their books in hand and doing it quickly too. So Bancroft did a video on books that are fulfilling, like the Ace and this one, which is a big one, Shane's Inglorious Rex. Mountains of packages going out, and I think he just got the books in this week as well. He got them in like Tuesday. So
yeah, he was on a big delay, right? Because of some paper thing or something. Right?
Yeah, they just kept being like, oh, it's gonna be next week and next week. But he finally got them, and he's shipping them out. He did a stream packing and signing books. That's the awesome thing for us about CG Vacation is we're not signing them.
We don't have to sign the books. You know what? We might never sign books ever again.
Yeah, that might be
it tastes so good.
It does taste
great. I
great.
don't know if I could give it up.
But he's fulfilling. Let's see here. People are getting CG Vacation. Let's see Bob Newfart. Oh yeah, here's me today. This picture was taken today. That's me there, as you can see. There's my trunk that's open still. And there's some books. Books in the little postal bin, if you will, and
the cart.
You know,
I would call it a cart.
Postal cart, and people getting their books. You got Bob here. I know some people in the chat got some, and I can't tell who this is. This is Gary G. Says, fellas, hit a home run with CG Vacation. Everything printed great, and the quality is super. You should be proud of what you put together. A pinup book with assorted fun inside. Still available. Yeah, look at this. Colors are so bright, vibrant. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Title page.
Look at that mustard yellow right there.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Very specific color.
It's called a color overlay. Yeah. It's a Kelsey Shannon Cyberfrog piece. Kelsey, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're okay. And cards, stickers, bookmarks.
Yeah, I hope
Awesome.
people have a lot of fun with that bookmark.
Yeah, I mean, I have to go and find those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know where, off the top of my head, I know where two are. I know where the robot head is. I know where the Fez hat is.
Yeah.
I don't know where the other ones are.
I tried to pick stuff that wasn't spot on to a certain character, you know, that you couldn't just go like, oh, I'm going to look for this person's piece of art or something. And yeah, so that's why I was gonna do more.
There you could have. There's like the Fragga Boom mixtape on the 6 a.m. comics piece. I thought you should have did that. That would have been fun.
Yeah, I felt some of those, like I said, they were too obvious.
Yeah, for sure. It's Dougie Jr. in the chat shouting out bookmarks. Yeah, we also have stickers. That this is a sticker up here as well. So we always do stickers and bookmarks. How Comics says, driving to work but flipped through the book. Looks great. Tony the Tiger voice. Oh, looks great. Yeah, so books are shipping, everybody. And more's going to ship out next week as well.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
We do have a super chat from Angela Curry. Thank you so much for the super chat. Can't wait for my bikini book. Hail DIAZ Bros. Hail CG. Hail Angela. I'm pretty sure yours went out today.
Yeah,
if I remember labeling those up. Thanks for the support. Yeah, I can't wait to see more of these tweets. You guys got to tweet them out, take pictures, and show off what your favorite piece is in the book too. That would be really cool.
When we start seeing them on streams, it's going to be awesome.
Oh, that's going to be so cool. Brandon, people want fridge magnets.
They're possible.
They're possible.
Do people still use refrigerator magnets?
People like them. I mean, everybody has a fridge, right? You just have to get the right piece of art, and we'd have to quote them, see how much they would be.
Yeah, they're not too
bad.
bad.
Angela Cruz says, I'm going to spread my stickers around Seattle. That's cool. Put them on stop signs or the back of police cars.
Yeah, do the back of police cars. That's funnier.
Nornrad says, I'm going to be on the new Fragaboom mixtape. Check me out when it drops. That's cool.
Not gonna hold my breath on that.
You might be passing them out the local Walmart. Nornrad. Check out my mixtape, bro. EG Comics in the chat.
What's up?
People use fridges, Brandon.
They're still using fridges?
Yeah.
Oh.
Icebox. Doesn't your local Iceman deliver your big block of ice to you every week?
It's every week.
There's what a job. Now that's a job that never survived, huh?
Very obsolete.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here on the docket. Oh, speaking of docket, new books that are going to launch is a mailing list up right now for
Past Master Dan remembers ice block fridges.
What?
Yeah. Either a time traveler or exceptionally old.
Yeah, that's okay. Speaking of dockets, here's a word that rhymes with docket. Rocket. Rocket 2. Big magazine coming out from Steve Dye with awesome cover by EJ Morgis with some familiar faces.
Yeah.
On here. And a little rocket. Look at this little logo. It's not a Martian. What do you call these guys?
It's a guy
bubblehead
on Mars. Astronaut.
Reading Rocket 1. And I can only assume that these creators are going to be featured in the book. You got Frege, Polton, Smith, Samedi, and Tucci, and their characters featured on the cover. This cover, I mean, I don't know if people are going to come at me for this, but better than the first cover.
No, it is better than the first cover.
Better than the first cover.
That's why he had to send all of those copies of the first cover to Mars.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, you see it in that list.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And that's how the Martian guy got it. Yeah, so we got Penumbra here. Which that's a huge deal. She's awesome. She's looking good. And you could tell that EJ Morgis drew this by the way he draws breasts. He draws these very wide, teardrop breasts.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good shape.
As if they're totally naked.
Mm-hmm.
Penumbra there. You got freaking, what's this guy's name? King Cryptid.
Yeah.
Looking like a monster. He looks awesome. You got Rascal from Black Flag and US Assassin looking like a badass.
That guy
too.
does his stretches.
Who, Rascal?
Yeah, look at that guy's pose.
Yeah, he's an alien.
That?
He's an alien.
He's quadruple jointed.
He's probably got different muscles than us. Looking cool though. Real love the cover. Really cool stuff. And then I heard Steve was on Malin's like an hour ago pitching the news, not the newsletter, the sign up list. He says he's got something from Dale coming. So stay tuned to that. Sign up. I'll drop the link here in the chat unless there's any mods in there that could scrounge it up. But yeah, check that out. Really cool. I was part of the first one. I had a couple articles in there, an interview and an article. Chat saying, Brandon.
Past Master Dan saying his ass is on backward.
With a Rascal guy?
I guess. Citizen Ronan saying the cover looks great and he enjoyed the first one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who did the first cover.
Donald.
Yeah. And like No disrespect to Donald,
Mhm.
right? It's just a bad format. I think that was what the issue
Well, all
was, you know?
disrespect to Steve because it was idea.
Yeah. Yeah. If that's editorial issues right there.
Well, he wanted to pay tribute to the creators, but I think it's much cooler to see characters than
Oh,
the
yeah,
creators because
100%. Yeah.
you're doing both. You're showing
Right.
characters that people know and like, and then you're also paying tribute to the creators of the characters,
Right.
Which are cool.
Yeah, it's about the product. I think.
And I like how he has, the Rockets in the background going with that theme. Yeah. Angela saying bass backwards. There you go. Scrolling up here. We got Neff in the chat. What's up, Neff?
What's up?
Good to see you, brother. Shout outs. I think they were doing a show a little bit ago. So we got Rocket. Looked at Bloodbone. Should we talk about next week, Brandon?
We can.
What's going on next week?
There ain't gonna be no show next week. That's what's going on, right?
What? Yeah. What are we gonna do about that? We should talk about it.
Yeah, well, we don't really have a solution for that.
What about the week after?
We could do a show on that Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here, we're doing pre-vacation stream
right now.
CG vacation and shipping, but also we're going on vacation
right
next week.
Yeah. Some might say it's poorly timed.
Yeah, but how do you plan a vacation?
Right. Yeah, you have to plan it 6 months in advance,
right?
And all this
pay for all this stuff 6 months in advance.
Yeah.
So we're going out. We'll be in Orlando.
The Orlando area.
And for some reason we're driving.
Right. It makes a lot more sense nowadays.
So we'll be driving, right? During the time that this stream is happening.
Right.
What, like 20 hours?
Fashion American road trip.
We're doing it.
Not a lot of people get to do nowadays.
So my most anticipated moment for this trip is going to eat at Waffle House.
Yeah.
Always see them.
We've gone there before.
Yeah, we've gone there when I was really young. I want to go there.
Yeah. It's going to be like, here's what I'm picturing.
The Waffle House?
No. Do you remember the Goofy movie?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And we're all going to be in this vehicle. And then it's going to be like, and the keys start jangling.
Yeah.
And then the car's like, boom, 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 boom. And then everything perfectly synchronizes up. And then we're singing about how we're on the open road.
Yeah. How's that song go?
I don't know. It's just all about being on the open road.
All I can think about is that song at the end of Roger Rabbit. It's like,
yeah, it's a different song. Road trip dash cam stream.
We do have dash cams.
Yeah, Chicago to Orlando drive isn't that bad, unless the weather's bad.
Well, we did it.
Yeah,
you did it multiple times. You've done it like 3 times.
We drove down to Atlanta for a tournament one time, and we rented this minivan, and I drove the entire way because I just don't trust these FGC guys.
Yeah,
and so I'm driving. Sun finally comes up again, and then massive downpour, like driving through a waterfall, and I couldn't see anything, and it was just kind of like, I hope that we don't hit anything. And it was probably like 30 seconds of being unable to see anything. That was the worst thing that's ever happened.
So you weren't there when Southside Jim wanted to pull over in the rainstorm. I think that's when we went to Tennessee.
Yeah. Yeah. I
don't think Tom was there, but Haruza was driving with our buddies. And then this other guy we know.
So Jim wasn't even driving.
Jim wasn't driving. He was in the back with us and downpouring, and he wanted us to pull over, and he was
for
safety, but also he's like, I don't think, and it was probably near the end of fall, so it was like cold rain or whatever, and he was ready to have us take him to a hotel, and then in the morning his girlfriend was going to come drive and pick him up because he was didn't want to be in the car in the rain and die.
I just keep imagining like everybody in the car, like grabbing his arms, like stuffing a sock in his mouth and like holding him so John could keep driving the car.
Yeah. We got an Aussie, Corey, in the chat. What's up, Corey?
What's up?
Good to see you, Corey
What's up?
Barton. And Jim Cox. What's up, brother?
What's
Says
up?
finally a stream that Camel is not on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we wouldn't allow that.
It's
here.
in the charter.
Yeah. It's going down here. Citizen Ronan says, I've driven from Southwest Florida to Connecticut many times by myself. If you like driving, it's actually enjoyable.
Yeah, driving's cool.
You don't go through any mountains, right?
When you go down to Florida, you go over a mountain range. Yeah.
Oh, mountains in Florida?
No. They're somewhere between. They're like in Georgia or something, like North Georgia.
Yeah. We did get a backer for CG Vacation. So if you guys are in the chat, thank you.
Oh,
if you are the backer 547, thank you so much. That'll be shipping out in the next week or so. Hail.
Jesus!
I'm fat fingering these buttons today. Yeah. All right. Next on the docket. So we talked about vacation. So so probably no Diaz Brothers next Friday, just because we'll be on the road. But we can do one the Friday after because we'll still be in Florida.
Yeah,
and
it just won't be as extravagant.
It probably won't be as long. We'll probably do like a check-in stream. I don't know what we're gonna do about Hardline, but Cecil will be down there.
Kick his ass
that Friday. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a Cecil cameo that Friday. I don't know what's going on, but we'll see. We'll see. Eric Weathers, first time ever in the chat. What's up, brother?
What's
I don't
up?
think that's true.
It might be. Good to see you though. Mighty Magic in the chat as well. Good to have you in here. Hit that like button, ring the bell for notifications. We do have channel members now. So if you see there's some channel members in the chat posting that hey yo emoji. We have some other emojis.
Hey yo.
Speaking of channel membership,
Yeah. Go on.
We just put out the latest episode.
That's right.
Comic strip Coconuts. The second comic strip for Coconuts just went out.
Coconuts.
A continuation of the Coconuts story. So if you guys are into that, or you saw that first one, you want to get your hands on the second one, that one's out there as well. And what's up next for
the strips?
Comic strips?
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, if you pledge at the $5.99 membership, you become a Zaid Raider. We're doing free comic strips or comic strips for the members only, and different strips. So if you're a fan of comedy, action, old school cartoons, we got strips like that. So if you guys are Lost Pages fans, we do a Masquerade strip that Howl Comics is drawing, which we premiered last week or 2 weeks ago. And really cool, just expanding on that universe and doing more content with the character of the Masquerade. Very pulpy, very much like the Phantom, the Shadow. Coconuts is Brandon's. Would you call this your...
Yeah, it's my
flagship?
It's my magnum opus. This is
magnum
the
opus
story to end all other stories.
The
culmination of all of my artistic writing abilities coming together.
Yeah, so this is the second strip. Coconuts is basically Starsky and Hutch mixed with Planet of the Apes.
Right.
That's how Brandon pitches it.
Yeah, but there's not going to be any confusing. How do they get the Statue of Liberty to the Planet of the Apes?
Right.
You know, all this stuff, these plot holes and stuff. We're not putting that into Coconuts here. This is going to be straightforward, buddy cop comedy with chimpanzees.
Yeah.
And as much as I hate these ape men, you know, you're delivering a pizza, right?
Yeah.
And you go there, you got your pizza, you go to the door. Monkey man answers the door, right? Pays for the pizza and then goes back inside. None of that's happening here.
Yeah, everyone's
right.
An ape.
Yeah, you're
seemingly.
Yeah. So that
just dropped yesterday. We also do updates on, other books that we're working on, like Lost Pages 3 soon. Snuggie says, yes, it's the next project we're working on. We have pages in. I just got a cover layout from a cover artist. Stuff for the People issue 2 Ash Can is being worked on. We got that cover. It's getting inked right now. So we'll be dropping some concept art and stuff for that very soon for channel members as well. Let me just zoom by this stuff here. Oh yeah, here's Masquerade was put up. Little awesome Masquerade art. And then this is our third strip, which will be the next one that is going up. Ricky Rouse 2 is going to be dropping soon. So if you guys like Cuphead, if you like old comic strips, slapstick comedy, then check out Ricky Rouse. He's a completely original character, as you can see. And he's always, he's always got the mayor pissed off at him,
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty common occurrence.
The mayor.
Yeah, usually they're a surly bunch.
Surly. Yeah, so definitely check that out. Join if you guys are able to support the channel. We really appreciate it. Trying to grow this bad boy. All right, what else is going on here?
Just a lot of people saying hi to each other. Wait, there was a first coconut?
Yeah. So it's monthly strips. So last month was Coconuts 1. It started out the series of strips.
Yeah, that series right now it's being run as a series. So it's kind
serialized.
of story, and then it'll just keep going until the culmination right there at the end when maybe they catch the bad guy. I don't know.
See, take it from Bassmaster Dan. He says he's a barrel of laugh.
Ricky Rouse.
Yeah, and he's not even read the first one. He just knows it. Maybe he did. I don't know. All right. We have some real news here that you sent me. Remember our old pal Max Landis, Brandon?
I've never met him.
I mean, yeah, I've never met him either.
Yeah.
But you sent me this. Why'd you send me this, Brandon?
I don't remember what it was.
Didn't you send me this?
I think it was a based Max Landis comment. Yeah,
but
I don't remember what
that was my response.
Was.
So this is hearsay, okay? That's what we love to report on because we're not journalists.
Oh yeah, so you say allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Now this is put out by someone I don't even know. I don't even know how Brandon saw this, but allegedly Max Landis, who's son of John Landis, a notorious director of Clue, and Blues Brothers. Max Landis in his video on Critical Drinker basically confirmed that Hollywood is in a rut where all executives want something to adapt from first before making any new movies, to the point that they will make something else in another medium to then adapt to a movie. I knew it.
It makes sense, although this could be logical speculation as well.
Well, it seems like he has some firsthand experience here. It says he apparently was in a room, writing room, probably.
I didn't read the subsequent.
Yeah. He apparently was in a room of them planning a comic that would be released first and turned into a movie. The creator had no prior background in comics at all. I think I know which comic it was, but alas, this is just speculation. So he's saying it might have been this comic.
The Kitchen?
Realistically, you could look at a lot. Wow, this is Vertigo. So this is from a while ago. Vertigo shut down probably 2.5, 3 years ago. But honestly, you could look at a lot of comics nowadays. Like even take Mom, for example, which is the comic book written by that chick from Game of Thrones. That looks like a comic that was specifically made to be adapted into a movie or a series. And that's a lot of the issue now with young writers that are getting into Marvel and DC is they're aspiring television writers or movie or Hollywood aspirers. It's not even a word, but Max having that account that he was specifically in. Oh yeah, look, and this was here's the movie that the Kitchen.
Even heard of this.
I never heard of that either.
Or the comic book.
The Kitchen. You got what's her name? McCarthy.
Yeah. And then I guess that's Haddish.
Yeah, and the last one's
And,
Moss.
that last one looks like it's a Moss.
Is that
I'm
Kate Moss?
I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you could tell by her manly countenance.
All right, let's see what this goes on. This guy. I mean, this is just pure speculation on my part. Pure speculation. And he cites some Ollie Masters, who's the writer. Originally from Kent, Ollie now lives in Brighton. He studied film, radio, television, and seemingly no comic background. Includes works including The Kitchen, Snowblind, and then in TV and film. He's currently writing an episode at Paramount Plus, an adaptation of Sexy Beast.
Yeah. This is along the same lines of the issue that I have with many, many movies where you could tell the movie was made with the idea of there being many subsequent movies after that.
Yeah.
Instead of just making a great movie and then it just like, all right, if it's a success, we'll make more. Like they did with Back to the Future. You just put like that weird end. You just do a really great movie,
yeah,
you know, start to finish. Put that little.
Well, wasn't it
anchor on
that
the end?
Back to the Future 1 and 2 were filmed?
No, Back to the Future 1 was made,
and then 2 and
with
3 were
no
filmed
intention
right away?
to making sequels. And then when it did so well, everybody liked, you know, they wanted the sequels and stuff. Then they filmed 2 and 3 back to back.
Back to back. Interesting. Corey throwing out some false news. He said, I heard The Matrix was a comic before it was a movie. Unless he's talking about how the movie was storyboarded like a comic by, I think Jeff Darrow storyboarded the movie when they were making it.
That I don't know if The Matrix was an actual
It wasn't released in shops. It was basically like a pitch comic that was storyboards by a comic artist.
I remember when we first started Zaid Comics and we were doing some shows and stuff, and we were meeting in the indie scene back then in like 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
There was a lot of them being like, oh yeah, I wanted to make this into a movie. And I pitched it to some guy. You know, Steve Allen said that he wasn't really interested, but he told me that we should make it into a comic first, you know, and then he could hammer out all the problems. And then they would make it into a comic, and it had no, like, it should not have been a comic.
Right.
Right. Like in any way, because like there's certain stories that just can't work well as a comic book.
But they make them anyways. Like, especially another way you could tell if something is meant to be a movie is they're always doing these wide shots and it's talking heads.
Right.
And it's a story that is being pushed forward by them interacting with each other. And there's not a lot of action and stuff like that.
And
they're not the best way to make a comic.
Yeah. No,
Cicerone says, I'm going to make a comic that's specifically designed to be an in-flight movie.
It's just all talking. Rom-com comic books.
Scrolling down here. Brian Kriskow in the chat. What's up, brother?
What's up?
You can always spot comics that are attempts at movies or Netflix series deal.
Not if you don't read them.
If you don't read them, you can't spot them.
Read them.
That's true. Mighty Magic says, you know what CG needs? Monster Girls. CG has Monster Girls. It
depends on how you define monster.
Well, Monster Girls is this whole like if I know what he's talking about. This whole like anime manga thing where it's like Monster Girls. You have these cute girls that are monsters.
Yeah.
Like a monster archetype. If you check out David Feed's book Red Eyes, he has a monster girl companion book that goes with his book. It's like pinups and descriptions and stuff.
Cute girl in the schoolgirl outfit, and she just looks like a girl, right? Like a human girl. But then when she gets mad, she has like a single monster arm that just comes out of nowhere, right? And then her eyes turn red, and it's like this giant brooding
it's
monster.
like a siren girl or like
but they're always half monster or something.
Yeah. Let me look up Monster Girl. Manga Monster Girls. They're usually, I would
Oh, the one
assume,
with the giant
overtly
eye.
sexual.
Look at this one with the one eye.
What is up with this chick? She's like Leela.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm down
Taranga
with this
Leela.
Monster Girl. See, you go like Monster Girl, but just like one click into Monster Girl. All right, she's got one giant eye. That's
Yeah,
fine.
you could live with that.
Yeah. She doesn't have much of a nose, but then you don't have to shower that often.
Like, what about this chick? She's got like
Well, she has snake body.
she's got snake body.
That would be a little more intrusive than One Eye Girl.
But you could use her snake body as like a beanbag chair.
Maybe. But like, have you ever laid with girls? They're moving around
Never.
all the time. Right.
Are
so
they?
like, yeah, like you're laying on this girl's snake body. She's got it in a coil and you're sitting in it like an inner tube or whatever. Right. And she's moving around constantly. Right. That's not going to be good for anybody.
Red Eyes, David Feed. I think Red Eyes 2, is it Red Eyes 2 or 3? Still available. Red Eyes 3. Man, this guy is pumping out books.
Mighty Magic, a big fan of Snake Girl, I guess.
Red Eyes 3, David Feed. I think he's all about the Monster Girls. He's from like Sweden, Switzerland. It's all the same. Really cool art in here. And I don't know if he has it on this campaign or the previous one, but he had a Monster Girl book. Ketchup. No Monster Girl book. And it's basically like a Bible of all the weird female creatures in this world. So check that out if you're looking for Monster Girls.
Citizen Run says, I'm going to make another comic specifically designed to be made into a movie to be played at a gas station pump monitor screen. You're going to have to cast Maria Menounos. If you do that, then she's
she's always there.
Yeah. Headlining gas station screen actress.
That's right.
So you'll have to get her on board. I think this is a great idea. Not to fail.
CG needs its own Dark Stalkers, Brandon. Capcom original fighting game. Right? Dark Stalkers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you ask Billy Basco, he would say that Shelby Robertson's upcoming book, Dark Shrine, reminds him of Dark Stalkers. So look out for Dark Shrine, everybody. Look out for Dark Shrine. All right. Scrolling down here.
Try to put as many sexy unorthodox looking chicks into Magic Cop universe.
Yeah, we got mermaids.
Right.
We got Snake Body Girl.
Snake Body Girl. We have Witch Woman.
Witch Woman.
We have a person with one giant eyeball instead of a head.
That's right. It's a guy.
He's a
though.
guy.
Well, it could be. You never know.
There was a cat woman who was a police officer. She was like a woman with cat ears.
Yeah, I remember that.
Pull
Pull out your Magicop piece in the CG Vacation. It's probably the biggest piece in the book because it was drawn at the correct aspect ratio.
There's a couple of other ones that were drawn at the correct aspect ratio.
Magicop. You could still get Magicop at ZadeComics.com.
Looks like we left it out of the book.
It's in the book. So if you guys go over to ZadeComics.com.
How is it?
And here's our apparel tab. You get a Magicop shirt, but we also have here, let's go here.
We're still accepting Dogecoin.
We got comics, and you can get all the Magicop content, Magic Cups as well. And you can see all the Monster Girls, including witches. Sexy witch. It'll be easier, Brandon, if you looked in the index for Magicop.
Yep.
Kami Mark's in the chat. What's up, Kami Mark? Everybody check out Krishna Kid. He says, oh no, this is CG Underground Cage Fights, the video game. Yeah, we're working on it.
All right. Well, the issue here is that if you guys are using the index to find Magic Cop, you will find it between. Oh, it's because of the character. Iggy Cromwell.
Oh yeah, you have to look up the character.
Yeah, who the hell would do that?
People should know. Comic Mark says we have Snake Body Babes in the Krishna Kid universe too. Everybody likes the Snake Body Babes.
Why are there so many pages? Iggy Cromwell.
Because he's on multiple pages. He's in the beach spread. He's on the cover, and he's on the Magic Cop page.
Yeah, so
it's taking a while here. Cecil touched me in the chat. What's up, Cecil? Touched me. What's up, gentlemen? Love that Magic Cop Kelsey cover. Yeah, great cover. So that's the original covers are sold out. We only have the second printing, which is the Kelsey Shannon cover. You can just hold it up. This camera's not working.
The camera on the laptop's not working.
Yeah, the camera on the laptop's not working. I have to go. He's getting up. There it is. Look at those. Yeah, hold it up a little higher. There you go. Fully traditionally done, right? Yeah. You got pencils, inks, and Copic markers on that one. You can see you got a mermaid, Magic Cop in the background, Grey Wolf. You got O'Hara sleeping, taking a little snooze in the background, and this little dinosaur guy. So always running around. People saying cheeky.
Yeah, that little lizard guy is a rascal.
Fan favorite. Deep cut right there.
Yeah.
I just got a text message right now from a number I don't know. It says, Annie, would you like to play golf with me tomorrow?
Yeah, I've been getting those.
Really?
Yeah. I have one that just says hello. I have other ones that are saying one that did say something about golf as well.
So if you guys know Annie, let her know someone wants to play golf with her. I'm not Annie though. All right. Well, coming to a segment that we always love. Sometimes it's heartbreaking, but other times it's not.
Sometimes they're funny.
They're
or
not funny this week. It seems like.
Well, we'll see.
Well, here we go.
It's time for the death of the week.
We got 2 deaths this week. Death is on Indiegogo right now, in demand. 300-page plus graphic novel by JJB, John Ball. Check it out. I think it's past 70K now.
Yeah, that's a big
Huge
campaign. It's a big book, and it's gonna be awesome.
Lots of awesome art. Check it out. Sponsoring this segment here for all you weebs out there, and especially
sponsoring's in quotes.
If you're
YouTube,
if you're in the chat, Chimera, which did we see him earlier? This one's for you.
I don't know.
Yu-Gi-Oh creator Yaku.
There's no Y.
Kazuki Takahashi reportedly, this is unconfirmed,
it's
allegedly reportedly died trying to save a child who was drowning.
Yeah. Not a big Phil Collins fan.
Yeah. Not a big Phil Collins fan, but also I heard, I don't know if he saved the child, but I heard before he jumped in to attempt it, he threw down his Blue Eyes Dragon.
So somebody in the comments was saying that there was 3 people drowning and a bunch of people jumped in to save them, but they were unable to save this last kid.
Yeah.
So he jumped in and then he and the child drowned, I guess.
Yeah, it sucks.
I want to I don't know anything else about this story other than this picture and this picture of Yu-Gi-Oh next to him. Yeah, I wonder where that happened at.
We got Jabez in the chat.
Where at that happened?
What's up?
What's up, Jabez? Jabez is a member, channel member. Appreciate it. Is the red the new? Is the red
yeah,
one's
that's
month?
First month.
All right, first month's red. Okay. Learning all this stuff new. So yeah, he reportedly no longer with us. HR in the chat as well says, get some seconds, bits, music snips. Cartoon Circus Choir, crazy bits. Just giving. You are great dudes. Yeah, you just gave it more fast past mayhem with class. More of it.
He's a lyricist. I think the issue here is when we're reading those, comments or, in the chat here, we don't have the proper beat that's supposed to be going on in the background, where like we're supposed to hold for a second and
That's
then,
true.
Spit the next line.
That is true. Yeah, finding that style flow.
see,
I
that's
need to
what
get
I'm
that
talking
style
about.
flow down. All right, so that man no longer with us. We have one more here, this is just shocking. All right. Is the irony here is chilling.
It might be a coincidence.
It might be a coincidence, but who knows? We're gonna blow this one up. Here we go. Oh wait, why didn't this work? Oh, here we go. Add to the stream.
Instantly like a child in my
People
own
in
house.
love, they yell at each other all the
Oh,
time.
that's
They
true.
don't have
Ask him,
nothing
he's
to
been
do.
married for how long?
Over 20-something years.
Over 20.
Look at him though. He look mad. You don't look happy, brother. You don't look happy.
But wait.
Very happy.
Chow, a former TV show bailiff and current Harris County deputy charged with his wife's murder, now ordered not to attend her funeral. Bernard Spivey appeared before a judge today. He's facing very specific rules for his bond. David Gonzalez.
The irony.
He looked like the guy from Tyler Perry's The Brown House or whatever.
The Brown House.
Yeah, House of Pain or whatever, or Meet the Browns or
the
whatever.
one that's always smiling.
Yeah. When he was in the court,
colored,
when he has that jacket made out of the
yeah, he's got
tablecloth.
that tablecloth jacket.
Yeah, that was coincidence. Maybe.
So there you have it.
Yeah, that was
deaths.
That's that thing. Like you're out there in the public. You can't be going around murdering people. They're
Yeah.
gonna bring up what you say.
Yeah, that TV's forever.
Yeah. There's jail time for that soup. Yeah. Who shot the couch?
Yeah, I don't know where to go from there, Brandon.
I think that's the place to end.
It could be. Let's see what's going on over here. Nobody said that the Yu-Gi-Oh guy died on July 4th. What a hero.
Yeah, that's I mean, I'd rather not die, but I guess you're trying to save somebody.
Yeah, die the day a nation
was born.
That's right. I was gonna ask you something, but I can't remember what. Yeah, before we watched that clip. It was about
my old Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I still have it. Chimera wants it, but he doesn't want to pay the true value of the collection.
He wants to pay eBay value, right?
Yeah.
But that's not the true value to you. Yeah, so let me refresh this since we got a new backer.
All right, well, let's see it.
Here we go. Just had to put us on here. Do a little refresh. 528 backers. So close.
Less than $100 away from 38 grand.
So close to 38 grand. That's insane. Thank you guys so much. Oh, I forgot we do have something else to talk about. And that's almost catching up to the Lost Pages 2, which is at 38.2.
And we just started shipping.
We just started shipping,
right?
Yeah.
So there's in theory that shipping bonus.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll unlock the shipping bonus. And this as well, if you guys haven't read the Lost Pages, we're going to start talking more about it when we get back. We might even do an overview of the Silhouette issue 2, which we did a read through the first one. We might do a read through the second one. I think that would be fun to do on the show. But we are 2 backers away from 600 backers, which is the most backers we've ever obtained. So if you guys aren't familiar, definitely pick up the Lost Pages 1 and 2. You can get them on this campaign. They ship out right away and have a lot of awesome characters in here. Some characters you'll see in CG Vacation. So get acquainted We got trading cards. We got all kinds of cool stuff on here. And there's going to be more awesome Lost pages coming soon. Some kick-ass covers and amazing art.
Commie Mark says there is no day in the year that's more than 7 days away from a country celebrating independence from the British. I wonder if that's true. That's pretty funny.
That's
because
hilarious.
they, you know, but I dare you to name a country who did it better and bigger than the United States.
That's right. USA.
That's right. Characters welcome.
Let's see. Bringing the goods. Good question. What was the question?
They were talking about the price of solid state memory versus standard hard drive disk.
What are you guys talking about? Why? All right. I guess we're going to wrap it up. But before we do, the new campaign that just launched today is Camel Moon's campaign. He's out eating dinner right now. So I said he can't come on the channel, but we'll talk about it.
All right.
Awesome cover by Dan Lawless. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Look at that. Dan Lawless digitally painting this. Ray guns.
If there's something CG needs more of, it's ray guns.
Ray guns. As we know from Ronald Reagan, our character, president of the 80s.
President of the 80s, Ronald Reagan.
We did a little brainstorming today and expounded upon that character.
Yeah, that's true.
So putting that one in. Bubble helmets, ray guns, time travel, a character that looks similar but distinctly different from the Masquerade in the background here. Cool hat, capes, and a lot of crazy crap going on here. Cosmic stuff. If you guys like Jack Kirby, I'm sure you'll dig this. He'll be on every stream tonight talking about this. Already has $11,000 in the bag, almost 12. So if you guys want to support him and you got his previous work, then check it out. Go grab it. Go get it. Let's see. The Shadow knows. That's right. Shadow does know. Everybody go back Krishna Kid. Mark is nearly there. Could really use a push across the finish line. Back Krishna Kid.
Yeah.
That book
Very
is
cool
awesome.
looking project.
Yeah, I backed it. Been waiting for it for a while. Krishna Kid on Indiegogo. It's going to be cool. And it looks like it's going to be a long running series, a long epic. It's got a lot to tell. All those mythology stuff. There's a lot
that's
going on.
Fun.
What do you think of Shadow Nose?
He has a large nose.
Got a big nose.
Yeah.
Less than $700 to go on
awesome.
Krishna Kid. Krishna Kid.
Krishna Kid.
Krishna
Kid vitamins. CG needs more edible gummies and things for health.
Yeah, I would want Krishna Kid to be, you know, when you get those Scooby-Doo gummies and you have that one that's the milky blue color. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I was thinking of like the
one.
Flintstones vitamins, like those real chalky, and they have that very distinct flavor to them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Krishna Kid vitamins. 10 million strong and growing.
Krishna Kid right here. He is so close. His funding goal is $9,033. Right? That's how you say that?
Yeah.
$9,333. So close. 4 days left. Let's get it. I think I got the hardcover one because it collects everything. Awesome art, grand old story.
Tales old as time.
Tales old as time. That's right. Motion animated pieces on here. There's a lot to get. There's like an ash can you can grab too, which I think I got as well. That's already done. So he's been working on this for a while, and glad he's finally putting it out. So close to the finish line. Get him there. Let's get him.
Jay Ryan knows.
What's he say? We're Krishna Kids, 10 million strong and growing.
Yeah. That's the Flintstones vitamin song.
That's a Flintstones vitamin song?
Yeah, that was the end of the commercial with we're Flintstones kids, 10 million strong and growing. You're probably too young.
What was the 10 million for?
I would imagine because they sold 10 million bottles, or there was 10 million kids taking Flintstones vitamins.
Do you think there were back then? There were 10 million kids in the world.
I don't know. The population was much smaller, so impossible to tell.
All right, we're gonna take a second here, and I'm gonna find. Hopefully, I can find another stream for you guys. But we're gonna take a little Pepe break, and we'll be right back. All right, so no one's streaming.
Nobody's streaming
except for Tug. You guys can go
in
look at
5
Tug.
minutes. Apparently, the chat is saying EVS starts.
All right, go check out. Does he have a little?
So you could visit your concession stand. Let's all go to the lobby, everyone.
Yeah, go take a break and hang out at Ethan's. I wanted to see if he had a pre thing up. Doesn't look like it. And thanks for joining. Next week we won't be here. We'll be driving. We'll be here Monday for the hard line. I have a dentist appointment that day as well.
So you'll be all.
No, I think I'll be fine. But if you guys aren't channel members, we're going to post some first look concept art at the next Lost Pages book. We have a lot to show, so we'll be dripping that out around the channel memberships. So please sign up, join up if you want to see. Hey, look, Mo Biggs is in the chat. What's up, Mo?
What's up?
Haven't seen you here in a while.
Is that why you use the verb drip?
Yeah, drip.
Yeah.
I wanted to look cool in front of Mo. He says, I see how it is. Corey's back as well.
Just in time.
Just in time. So join up to the channel. Go watch. There's a bunch of other shows starting tonight. Ethan's starting in a few minutes. You got the Ballers tonight as well. I'm not sure which channel they're going to be on, but look for them. I'm sure someone knows. Here's their CGIF lineup. And we got Bancroft Late Night with Comedy Skate, and of course Camel Nights. It's going to be a big show because he has his new campaign up. There's going to be a lot of people on it. So if you guys are up that late, go watch him. And we will see you guys on the Flip Flop. Hail everybody. And wait for your packages. They're on their way.
Yep. They might be on their way right now.
That's right. Check your mailboxes. See ya.
CG.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for being welcome. Welcome to the Diaz Brothers show. As you guys can see, we're always on top of things, upgrading for you guys. We have the curtain all hung up.
We have more lights set up now.
Multiple lights.
And second cameraman.
Yeah, so we can do camera one. And then we got the cameraman over here.
It's like Wayne's World. Camera one, camera two.
As a channel member, we want to have stuff for you guys. What we plan to do, of course, have those emojis, a bonk emoji.
A salama emoji.
We want to do comic strips for you guys to kind of keep our characters and comics out there, keep the creative blood flowing, and just little strips, maybe monthly. Develop notifications, sub if you haven't. We're trying to make the best content we can out here and do something more like a podcast. See you guys next week. And thanks for coming out, everybody.
Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this.
Ooh, what a rush!
Hey now.
Look what I got. Can I just say, what the DIAZ brothers have put together on this package, it's spectacular. Really, they deserve all the praise that they're getting. The print quality, the variety of things I got, their offering exemplifies what I think Comicsgate projects should be in terms of what you're getting. You know, what do we say? So we say like premium quality stuff. Phil and Brandon bookmark. This is very impressive. Mel looked through all of this and she was blown away by the quality. Like, I was wondering, was it worth printing on red paper? It was, yes, it was. It's just the cover, but yeah, it really is different. It really, you can tell it's white and black print on red paper. And look at these interiors, cards. And then I got both of these cards. I got the silver, which is this one, which is the misprint, and then the gold.
Nice.
And these are amazing. And then of course the book, which might just be one of the best quality covers I've seen since this Chromiums. I mean, this is just glorious.
Oh yeah, that gold is fantastic.
It's like, and the way it feels, look, super impressed. Just tip my Red Empire's hat to you guys.
Awesome. Awesome to the max.